This is Lesson 3 of the Oracle Primavera Cloud video tutorial series by CDP Inc. I'm Matthew Donnelley, and our topic today is adding WBS and activities in OPC. Let's get started. In Lesson 2 of our video series, we created our Shallow Creek apartments, and now we're going to add in our WBS to bring in those high-level scope items. You'll navigate to your side panel, into your schedule drop-down, and WBS. And this is the landing page for how we can create those high-level deliverables, which we then can put our activities under. To create a WBS, we'll go ahead and choose Add, and it will create it as a child of our project line item. From there, we can hit the gear next to this WBS item to either create a child, which would be underneath, or a sibling at the same level of this WBS. So I'll go ahead and fill this out, and I'll come back to you shortly. I have fully built out our work breakdown structure, and something I would like to mention is as you're creating this WBS, it's building them at different levels, and if you ever have them in the wrong order, you can simply hit the gear and choose to move them down, move them right, and move them left as well. So I can shift complex C down, and now it's in the proper order. The next order of business will be to add in our activities. And to do that, we'll go to our main menu, hamburger menu. And under the schedule dropdown, we've got the activities register. And our activities window is going to give us the primary method of how we can add in our activities, the work that needs to be done inside of our project. But it's always important to enter into a good view. As you can see here, I've got nothing populating, so I can come up to my view dropdown, change this to my classic WBS, and now I see all of my WBS elements available to me. Now we can start adding in our activities either by clicking the Add button or the Insert key on your keyboard. You also have the ability to right-click to insert an activity. And I'll start with our milestones. I can create my first activity called Notice to Proceed. This will be a start milestone, and it's going to give you a confirmation window that you can choose whether or not you want to see this again. From there, we could come down to Design and Engineering. Maybe I want a activity dependent type this time, so this could be Design Complex A as an activity dependent, and we can mark it as occurring over 10 days. As you're adding activities into your project by using the Insert key, or however you're doing it, it's important to go through the proper steps of detailing these activities. It is required that it has an ID, a name, an activity type, as well as a planned duration. I like to have those 4 columns up in the top. As you're creating activities, you must go through your activity details as well at the bottom of your screen. Your General tab is going to hold things like your duration type, percent complete type, and standard default calendar. Our Status tab, this will be where we can update our activities with appropriate start and finish dates, as well as percentages, remaining duration, and even units and constraints. We've got the ability to add in resources and relationships. Some of these we'll do in later lessons. Risks we'll pull from our risk register and our risk events so that we can see what is a possible problem that can occur to this activity. Codes upcoming. This will be a lesson on how we can assign codes to organize, group, and sort and filter our activity list based on different predetermined variables. Tasks. This is an OPC specific module that is not in P6. Tasks are a part of the Lean Management module, where you can plan daily plans with your subcontractors and get a sense of how long things will take at a daily task level. Lastly, trace logic is a nice way of analyzing the logic in your schedule. Once you've got all of those relationships tied in there, you can go activity to activity using trace logic. So that is going to be the overview on how to insert activities and create those. In future lessons, we're going to detail out some of these further data points like resources, relationships, codes. So come back and look for those videos down the line. As always, thanks for watching. You can find our website and further videos at www.cdp-inc.com. We'd love to hear from you. Please reach out to our email or phone number and connect with CDP Inc. on LinkedIn. See you in the next video.